All right, which led us onto a show that my brother just tried to remind us of, but we already knew. The Godfather of Harlem. So we spoke about it about 2 weeks ago. We said that Godfather of Harlem is coming back, and it is back on StarzPlay. And you can access that from Amazon Prime and alternative platforms. On alternative platforms, they've obviously you can watch a few more episodes, but we're watching it on StarzPlay, and we've watched the first and second episode. Rich, you watched series 1 of Godfather of Harlem, innit?
Yep, I went through that, boy.
Yeah. I know you didn't watch it. These times, I think Mike was still on the pod, isn't it? Like Mike had watched it as well. Yeah. So Godfather of Harlem's back. How are you thinking of it so far?
So far, I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I think episode 1 was a range of things happening. I can't remember the names. The gangster's daughter, she was seeing a black guy. I don't know if you remember the names. I can't remember. So basically, why can't I remember the main guy's name?
Bumpy Johnson.
Bumpy Johnson basically has got a hit on him.
Yeah.
So basically, episode 1 is more or less everyone's trying to kill him. He's hiding out, trying to kind of get back into Harlem and be the ultimate drug dealer. But so he's had a lot of hits on him. And there's one particular occasion where his daughter, who's now part of the Nation of Islam,
yes,
she saved his life by, I think she cut the guy's throat or something like that. But anyway, episode 1 is such a long time ago. I'm remembering flashes of it. Sorry. Episode 2. Have you watched it?
Yeah, of course I have.
Can you jump in then?
He's struggling.
No. To be honest, episode 2. I'll explain to you why I really liked episode 2. Episode 2. So obviously Malcolm X, he's kind of wanted to go back in the nation. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Malcolm X wants to join back in the nation, and I can't remember what you call him now. Basically, the Prophet don't want him to go back into the nation, and he is friends with Muhammad Ali, and Muhammad Ali is about to fight Cassius Clay. Yeah, and he wants Muhammad Ali to come down. He wants Malcolm X to come down.
You say Muhammad Ali's going to fight Cassius Clay?
Sorry. Cassius Clay is about to fight. Oh, sorry, my apology.
When
Merv looked at me like that, I was like, I didn't understand. Cassius Clay is about to fight. Oh, what is his name now? Sonny Liston.
Yeah.
Sonny Liston. Yeah. And so he wants Malcolm X to be in his corner by ringside, blah blah. But the nation is saying, look, we don't want you to hang around with my man. But the reason why this episode I think was more prominent with me is because of One Night in Miami. So you remember that film we watched, One Night in Miami?
Yeah.
And it kind of reminded me, I was like, oh yeah, Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali were really good friends, and like he wanted him to come down and like all that kind of stuff. So it kind of reminded me of that story and made me say, rah, this story is real, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? Like One Night, it's real.
Yeah.
Although it was like a fictional character, it was real kind of thing. So a lot of the episode is about that. Bumpy basically has taken out, he's now got the French Connect, and the French Connect is bringing the heroin in. So basically, but they don't want to work with a black guy. They only want to work with the Italians. So he basically has to try and get one of the Italian families to work with him so he can basically be the heroin supplier in New York, basically, because he wants to take over. But all of them hate him, and all of them are trying to kill him at the same time. So he's got to try and work out which one of the family members he can kind of, the 5 families, although they hate each other, they know they have to kind of work with each other for them to be able to make money. So I think he's going to start trying to work with Chin, and Chin is one of the guys that have been trying to kill him from the first series.
Every proper trying to kill him differently.
Yeah, like proper, like there's proper beef, like, and it was funny. So when they were showing the fight, Bumpy was also fighting Chin at exactly the same time. So like, as Muhammad Ali was going for the punch, so Bumpy was going for a punch with Chin and kind of thing. And then eventually, Muhammad Ali won, and eventually Bumpy and Chin said, "All right, cool, we'll work together."
But no,
50-50 split.
but honestly, that fight they were having was pathetic. It was, oh Merv, I beg you, you watch this scene, you think this is really this. I was just
Guys,
like,
they're not youngsters anymore, man.
I
Come
know,
on.
but you know what it is? It's just like, I was just like, come, really? Are you guys like, you know, when you're old and you try and throw a fake punch, and
Was it just badly choreographed?
yeah, very, 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 very badly choreographed. And it's like they were in the rain and it was raining and they were just doing punching each other. And it's like, you know, like you punch someone and they go to another frame because the guy's too slow. So anyway,
What's that? Were they doing
Equalizer.
No, I know there's quick cuts. You know, like when like in Taken 3. Notice how in Taken 3, there was a scene where Liam Neeson was jumping over a fence, and it done about 500 shots just for that one scene, him jumping over the fence, and it just so it looked cool. But whereas like he's just like going over the fence slowly.
The Forest Whitaker is what? How old is Forest Whitaker now? Do you know what I mean, he's a fully grown man.
Yeah, man, must be in his 60s, isn't it? Maybe
he's
59. Yeah, 59. He's gonna be 60.
Okay,
60 in July.
Yeah.
So you got to understand, come on, he's not a fresh young chicken anymore.
No, I know. I shouldn't really grill him, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it was a very poor scene, which I laughed.
Yeah, but it like I said, for me, it is interesting for it to be back, and I'm still here for it. And I'd be like to see how it kind of develops over series 2, because obviously we know that Bumpy doesn't last forever, because obviously we've watched American Gangster, so we know that at some point it's going to come to an end. But it is a bit interesting. It's like, what is the guy's name? There's another guy who is basically trying to investigate the Italian families, and they're trying to use Bumpy, but he's not on it. He says he's not a snitch.
Yeah, he works with the not the mayor, the governor.
Yeah, and his wife. His wife is going to start working back for them.
Correct. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. The character's name is Adam Clayton Powell Jr., and it's done by Giancarlo Esposito, which is the guy from
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, yeah,
and everything else.
And everything else.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that it.
Anything where you need a kind of Hispanic-looking black person, he is the guy. He is the guy. But yeah, so that's out. We'll kind of talk about Godfather of Harlem, like maybe not every week, but we'll talk about it when there's like something to talk about.